All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with another Tunesday, the day we build music from scratch. I gotta get it on the recording. Thank you, Fonz, for the 4 months. Put that in the YouTube video right at the start. I noticed sometimes I never set the thumbnail for the YouTube video, but it just grabs a random moment, and sometimes it's like right in the middle when someone's subbing, and I think it's what are the odds when I do a 5-hour stream that it grabs it right when someone subbed? Some of y'all, you got your good timing. Welcome to Tuesday. Today I want to do synthwave because I don't have a synthwave track on this album so far. We've got 3 songs on it so far. What do we have? We did lo-fi last week. The week before that was like a indie pop alternative, I guess, sort of singing. And then before that was like jam rock alternative. So a lot of rock-ish, other than the lo-fi, but maybe it finds a different looking frame or something. That's what I thought. Because it's happened more than once, and I'm like, that's weird. I don't get that many subs that it's like that can happen all the time. I feel like it's just makes me think YouTube does look for something different. If it notices a bland video the same way, it'll grab something different somewhere in there. I don't know. I'm doing good, Grim. Welcome back. How are you doing today? Today we're gonna do, as I was just saying, synthwave, just because I haven't done a synthwave track on this Tunesday volume. What are we on? 29 now, I think. Yeah, 29. So, yeah, let's get right into it. I'm going to. Oh, snap it! Here, Grim's going for it right here. Let's see if that hits the YouTube thumbnail. It might. I gotta make a face, right? Like as if it did. Every time I get a sub, I should make a face like that because I think it'll hit the the thumbnail, right? Just lean in with the clickbait. Oh wait, I could be like, yeah, I'll do that next time. Thank you, Grim. I appreciate it. 19 months. That's a long time, man. Appreciate it. Okay, anyways, I got distracted in a good way. Let's get back to it. Synthwave. I still haven't made like a retrowave, synthwave, whatever, like newer drum kit. I called it vaporwave, or I have this synthwave drums. I made this a while ago. In Portuguese, we say Inoi. Am I saying that right? Maybe. Inoi. This is the best I got. It's not a lot, but it might be all we need. I gotta make one that's similar to like the lo-fi kit where I just like did everything. Like when I say did everything, I mean I made all 128 slots, is it, or 130? All kicks and then all snare and then all hat. Gotta do it for vaporwave, or synthwave, I mean, but I feel like it's almost not necessary. And someone could argue that it's not necessary for lo-fi as well for the same reason, but I don't think there's enough variety in synthwave kicks to require that. Kicks and snares and all that. But I would say someone could argue the same thing about about lo-fi, and yet I did that. Hang on, I'm going to delete these real quick just because I don't want them having the kick sound on. I feel like whenever I do synthwave, I always like to start with a drum kit, just because whether or not we start the actual entire song with a drum kit, the drums always seem to be a good foundation for, I would say, any electronic music. If you're not doing experimental electronic music, you're like a slave to the beat, in a way. Because maybe experimental electronic music, you don't gotta so strictly follow the beat, but everybody else, you fall in line. I don't know if I want. Well, I mean, I don't even know what I want yet. Hang on, let's go. Let's go to this so we can actually see a little bit more. There ain't nothing I'm doing here. We'll just start with this for now. Actually, I want to do this. Consolidate them all at that length. Or maybe it's better if I didn't. Too late. Just keep it simple for right now. Excuse me. Let's keep it really, really simple. I want to start with a base. Where should we? Helm is what I almost always make my bases out of. Let's try Vital. Vital is just like beefy helm. Right? Should be able to make something good with this, I think. Let's do a couple things real quickly. I'm going to turn it down because it's always too loud. There we go. That's better. And then let's immediately give it sidechain compression because if it's a base, it's got to be stuck to that. Stuck with that sidechain. Get it from the kick. Make it look a little better. That looks better. All right, let's make a better bass sound. That's what we're here to make in Vital. We're gonna build it. Well, should we build it from scratch? Have I made anything in here? I made a couple things. Sort by name. I saw my name a second there. Hang on a minute. Oh. Genesis bass. This is the only bass I've made in it, which is good. But I don't know that I'm going to use it. And it's very I would need to adjust this. Either way, let's go with something else. Actually, can I just bring in a brand new Vital and it'll just replace it with a blank? No. What if I just delete it? There we go. I just want to start truly fresh. It's largely because just like the raw start is actually really good. Let's do oh, I see. Oh, we're onto something here. I think we might do that. I kind of like that. Gross crunchiness. So wait, it's like opposite. Oh, this is an interesting. What does it sound like with this off? Oh. Hang on, let's turn it down. Ooh, that's got some nasty crunch to it. We need this. Necessary. Okay, let's start dragging this out. And then I can mess with the synth actually and like get it sounding good. It might be fun to actually tie the filter tie the filter onto like a LFO or something, so that way it's like the bass almost feels like it's kind of moving a little bit, not a lot. I'll explain it better when I can make it. Is that the right timing? Yeah. Wait, let's do this. Copy, paste. Just do this for right now. I feel like I can do something better because this is kind of plain. This is actually bugging me too. What if we did this? Is it just that? Do we just hit A on everything? Okay, we'll do that. Let's mess with the bass more. This is loopable. Actually, hang on. I'm going to add a little bit of variety. We're going to do this. Because we're going to hear this a lot. And I don't want to get sick of this riff. So this tail end here, that's what we want, right? Here, this one we actually do go up to the G. So it goes like this now. Too much attack? Soften it? Are you going for hard synthwave? We're going kind of harder on this, I think. This bass is crunch as hell. I think keep it kind of intense. This is what I want. Just experimenting with some filter and this LFO. This is what I meant by like a slow change in the bass, sort of. I could also assign it to the height. Whoa, not that high, not that high. Sorry. I don't know why it started at max volume on that. Like, you can do some fun stuff with this. But I can't, like, what do I keep it at? It might be too distracting to, like, keep it going, you know? Might just be better to just get one filter effect. Can you do an effect where the filter on it goes in and out while it plays? I loved when you did that on a previous song. The filter goes in and out. I'm not sure what you mean by that necessarily. Like off and on sort of thing? Or, because I mean, I can turn this one on and off. This one might not be the right time for that because this filter is actually doing a lot of heavy lifting, I feel like. Because listen what happens if I click this off. Be prepared. So it goes from really crunchy to filter on and sounds muted more and then back. Because like we can go like this, then we could like click it off if we wanted to go really intense. And it was like this. I almost feel like that's too much crunch. I love me some crunch, but that might be a little much. That's a little intense there. That's why I'm trying to find the right filter spot. I thought maybe it'd be fun if it was like moving around, but I kind of don't like it moving around. So I think I just got to find the right spot. We're cutting the highs and it makes it much more manageable. Cut the highs out and then come back. Wait, like you can turn the filter knob and cut the highs out and then come back. Is it automatable? Yeah. That's what I was sort of doing with this, because I had this attached to this LFO, so we were doing like this. And I could do that again. I could like tie it to this, do this. You're right, maybe we didn't find the right one at first. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm going to pause before I do this. I was apply it to this same thing and we'll turn it down. Okay, hang on. Let's try this. That's interesting. I don't know that I like it though. Let's disconnect the top one from the resonance. I hope that was the right one. Yes. We could increase it too and be like, making dubstep now, boys. Okay, that's enough. Think of a bass solo, you can decrease the time speed, create some time stretches. You see how easy dubstep is? Like that's all it is. Is you just you're just doing this. You just make your bass and then you just change this around at different times. The only thing I couldn't do on the fly was do this. We needed some triplets every now and then. So it'd be like. They do more triplet stuff. They'll change that as well. Dubsteppers, that is. Ska dubstep. So give me your next request. Don't. That's like just because you can make it doesn't mean you should thing, I think. Okay, let's start. Hang on, where did I leave the state? I want to work on something else other than the bass. I think this is how. Wait, no, hang on. Let me go back to 1. Okay, we'll start with that. Also, I didn't say what's going on, Hef. Welcome. I sorry, I ignored you before. I got caught up in the bass. What's next? I feel like my brain tells me like an ARP or something. Let's do Isotope Iris. Let's do something from the keys section because I think those work really well usually with arpeggios because they're meant to be just like keyboard a lot of times. So that means you can arpeggiate them individually. They're what's the way? A good keys to me is like an actual piano, which a piano is a percussion instrument, right? So it's got that initial attack that's like bing, hit, right? Like that. And then, you know, you can have whatever you want for the tail. So this one, if it wants to do that, whatever. It's a synth. The tail is up to you, or even how the attack really happens is up to you. Creepy. Maybe I'll request a Postal Service-ish song from you. Their music has aged so well. That was really nice. Last one you said was creepy. Sounded sleepy Zelda music. This one? It does. I would love to do a Postal Service-y song. I love Postal Service, so I'm kind of bummed. Death Cab for Cutie is coming to Milwaukee. And I want to go to that show, but then they start a tour like 2 weeks later where it's Death Cab and Postal Service combined. And it's like, and of course there's no Milwaukee show on that tour. So Postal Service is not coming to Milwaukee. Death Cab is coming 2 weeks before they start their tour with, and I know it's like the same thing, or well, not the same thing. It makes it easier for them when they're touring together, or certainly for what's his name? Oh, the guy who's in them both. But I was so bummed. I was like, man, I would so prefer a Postal Service and Death Cab show over just a Death Cab show, but it is what it is, I guess. Okay. This will work. Let's track it out. I like the sound of it. I just don't know what to play. Let's let the computer figure it out. They're coming to Anthem in DC for my birthday. It's an amazing venue right on the water on National Harbor. You going to the show then? You going to that show? Wait, that's a postal service one? Is when they're going there? I didn't look at it where else they're going. I just saw. A week later, they come to a small town venue in Maryland. Interesting. Oh heck yeah! The type of music you are known for. What synthwave? Is that my famous known genre? Crunchy tunes. Okay. Okay. I like that. I'm a rather crunchy fellow. I'm just like picking random notes. So okay, here's what I'm doing on this. I know we're in A minor. So the freedom of A minor is any of the white keys. So what I'm doing is just climbing up here, but I just wanted to skip a few. It's too boring if we just go up every single note. So skip a few, right? We go here, skip B, fuck it. We'll go up here, skip F, fuck it, keep going. Now we do the B, and we keep going. So it just like, depending on what notes you skip, just gives it a different flavor. The notes come by too quickly, so you don't fully register what they are. It's, I guess, the way the chord is formed. So if you're ever stuck on what to do in arpeggio, just try this stuff like I'm doing. Oh, here, wait. Actually, let's put the F in this time. Actually, let's skip the E. Like that. Oh, that sounds awful. I don't like the way that sounds. Actually, you know, what if we just stop on that C? Go up an octave real quick. I like that better. Now let's add more to it. Hang on. We need a couple things. First off, we need a better reverb on the whole track. My good old cathedral. I swear I put it on every synthwave. I'll call this one ARP Shimmer, because it's not like an ARP that's going like over and over. I kind of like it just like stopping. And we can add a bunch of delay and echo to it to make it sound cool and mysterious. That's what I was going to do with this. That. Actually, this might be overkill, but I don't use this enough, I feel like. The Valhalla Supermassive. Wait, let's do by note. Maybe we need eighth. Oh yeah, it adds a lot. This is without it. And now here's with it. I like that. I don't even know that I want to change much. I like the default already. Oh yeah. Yeah, as I mentioned, there's no huge rush on them or anything. So it's no worries. But I'm glad that you remembered. I think I need more than this. Hang on, let's do this. Let's consolidate this at this length. We need more variety in this chord. I'm already bored of it, honestly. I love the sound, but the chord is too repetitive because it's the same every time. So we should change it. So the first time it'll go like this. And maybe we go up. We keep the same number of notes. And we just go like, we'll start on C. There. That maybe? Just gonna guess random. Like I said, I'm just picking random notes. Nah, close. I don't like the ending. That's pretty good. And this one could even stay the same, actually, because... And hell, maybe even this could be just... Actually, no, we should try to do something different. This is going to be too high. I think going up to this E is always too high. I don't like starting on that. What do we start on? This B? No. Close. All we're doing is switching the E and the F on this. How much of a difference it makes. That's better. Let's turn it down overall, though. Okay, that's good. I want to do one more thing. This is more just good, probably production standards. This bass is nice, but I don't know how much of the sub we're getting. Actually, I should do this first. I need to dance first.
Noise.
Noise. Mr. Cheap Jack. 11 months. One away from hitting a full year. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Welcome back. This bass is ace, yes. I'm concerned. Oh, never mind. I was gonna... Okay, never mind. I was gonna put a sub bass in, but I don't think it's needed. So, ignore that idea. Okay. We need a pad, but I don't know that... all right, let's add the pad now. The pad is boring. I don't want to do it, but it needs to be done. Because I don't even know that we'll use the pad right away. I should write a lead part. Do you stream for work right now? Greatly appreciate you. Hey, I greatly appreciate you. So appreciation all around. We're just chock full appreciation round here. I'm tempted to find a new sound. You know, I've got the ones I saved and all, but like, we could be pioneers, right? We could be like adventurers aboard the Enterprise, discovering uncharted... Well, I mean, these are all packs created by other producers, but perhaps I haven't looked at them. Look at what we've found. It's incredible. Let's turn it down. And also, I need to get the sidechain compression on it. Come on, buddy. There we go. Sidechain compression needs to go on the bass. And I used to put it on everything, every single thing. And maybe that's I've matured in my sidechain usage. I realize I don't need it on every... No, I can pretend like I'm better. But I do find it. I don't feel like I need it on everything anymore. I need it on the bass, and you need it on the pads. Other than that, it's like, eh. Is this even making noise? Oh my god, I'm sorry. What the fuck? This is what happens when we break. Okay, let's get the hell out of this pack. I don't know what the hell this dude did with his stuff. What the fuck? That's lazy. They're just numbers. Oh, he did so many though. I gotta go with him still. I just don't want to go in that. Damn, he did so many. Nice FM pad. All right, what's the volume at? Okay. Ooh. I'm definitely going to use it. Not sure how yet, though. Got such a long tail, I don't feel like... oh, god damn it. Doesn't fit in very well. Doing a D minor, because technically we do start on a D in the bass. Actually does sound better. All right. If I make it like this long. I don't know if I can. It's a long intro, 30 seconds. I gotta come up with more interesting stuff to come in. I want to do this as the intro if possible. So it would start like this. But I feel like I still need one more sound during all of this right now. Could be the sound of my voice, talking with some reverb on. Makes it sound dramatic, important, like what I say matters. It inspires you to reach for your goals, achieve what you think you cannot, and envision success. There. That's it. Wasn't it motivational? Okay. Something better than that, though. Probably not involving my voice. Tempted to just look around for weird sounds like this. I'm gonna bring in another isotope iris. I like doing rhythm because rhythm, you can just find some just weird stuff. I'm gonna just click randomly and we'll flip through. Whoop. Turn it down first. Okay. Perfect. See, this is exactly what I mean. Just like some weird sound. getting too intense on that one. Oops, sorry. Can't decide what I want. I feel like I want to put an EQ on this thing again. God fucking damn my phone. Stupid phone. Turn this shit down. Now, I feel like something else still needs to come in for the percussion because I don't like just the hi-hat coming in. Or maybe no hi-hat coming in and we save it and something else involving percussion would come in. Tempted to do like a tambourine, but is that lo-fi? What do I have for tambourine? This one's at 122 BPM. Of course, you just reset the fucking volume. Yeah, we're gonna loop this. Oh, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Now, this thing doesn't really fit in anymore. I need to do more with this, I think. Maybe this even. Here's what we need to do. Let's put a delay right here on every 3, ping pong, and something like this. And now I do this. Okay, yeah, why wasn't I recording that? I love that. That's great. All right. That's pretty good. So what's interesting, here's how I basically made that is, so this synth is always playing this weird pulsing thing that's changing between these two notes. I'm taking a filter and it's basically only playing notes right here. And so whenever I pass by here, it's sort of like I'm turning up the volume a little bit, but I'm turning up the volume just for a few frequencies as I'm moving it around. And then the delay is just taking anything I send through and then looping it a whole bunch and makes it sound really nice. And it just grabs like just a section of me going woo as I just like pull a little bit. It goes woo and then goes woo 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 woo, and that creates our whole new weird sound. This isn't even going to any reverb yet. We could send it a reverb too. Now we do still need something to help this transition because right now it's so abrupt, right? Like, oh, okay, now we're here with our bass. It does feel pretty abrupt currently, so I want to fix this right now. What can we do to put in the middle? Easy answer is shaper box, but let's try to not go the easy route. Maybe. God, it'd be so easy for me to just drop in a shaper box and just go, oh, let's put a DJ scratch right there. There we go. I could have a noise like a big build up to that, or like a reverse cymbal or something. Let's do this. I do the noise thing all the time. Let's try a reverse cymbal sound. Stop. Stupid thing. What's the timing on this that I want? Maybe just that. That's pretty good. I'm going to do this. I'm going to consolidate this little chunk right here. This is a nice little transition. I cut it at the apex of the crash. Or, well, not really, actually. If we look, it could be better. But close enough. Close enough that it sounds good. I don't really want to mess with it. That helps a little bit. Can we do more on this? Like, what do I want? Like a delay or something too? I genuinely don't know what I want. Maybe too much. I know it. Isolate the reverb, then reverb it again. I like what you're thinking. I'm not going to do exactly that, but I'm going to go along that same line where I'm going to, so basically I'm sending this build up to a reverb track. I'm going to just put reverb on the original track because it's doing the same thing then that you're saying. It's basically, I'm pulling the reverb, putting it on the track, and then putting it to another track with more reverb on it. We're reverbing the reverb. Yo, dog. I heard you like reverb. Well, actually, maybe I should go even bigger. Should I put another Valhalla Supermassive? Actually, grab the one that's on the shimmer, and let's put it on this. Maybe that's what we need. Go back to this. Let's see. What does this sound like now? That sounds pretty good. How's it with everybody? Song needs wind chimes. That's perfect for this transition, actually. I love this part. That's great. Best thing is you could copy and paste this anywhere. Like I could just put it right here, put another. Just save this little nugget. Perfect little transition right now. Put some monks humming. Is that retrowave? Okay. Hang on a minute. I don't know. We gotta start with everybody. I was gonna say, what if we started quiet? But no, let's start intense. I'm gonna just start thinking a little bit bigger picture here. Oh, right here, I can see exactly what we should do. Right here, this should drop out. So I'm gonna rip this bass off because we're gonna add variety here. Here's where the bass is gonna change a little bit. We'll do something spicy. I don't know what. We'll figure that out later. We'll keep going. We'll bring in something new here. Totally new. Oh, a lead would probably be a good idea. I still haven't done that. And then, we'll probably keep the fancy new thing going. This song you can stomp a walk to. Yeah. I'll go for at least this long, and then here we're looking at adding variety off of this, because at this point we're ready for a change, a B part, if you will. I don't know if this is all A part. It's 2 minutes at A, but it's synthwave, so it goes slow. We move slow. I haven't saved this yet. Holy cannoli. April 25th. What am I deleting? I don't know what I'm deleting. Whatever. To add some 1950 sci-fi movie voice line bits to it, I could. There's a ton of those in Splice. Okay, hang on. Let's go back to this. I want to add the variety in the bass, right? Here's our bass before. So let's try to keep it almost untouched, but let's... Maybe not. Maybe I need to get a little fancy with this. Hang on. Is that not... Hang on a minute. Oops. Just sounds different every time a little bit to me. Whatever. Do a challenge. Choose a voice line from Spice. Form a song around it. I mean, honestly, that's that doesn't sound like a challenge. I feel like I've done that on a whole bunch of Tunesdays. Maybe it's almost too easy to put a voice line. Watch this. Here's what I mean. Watch this. Make a whole song with one sound. Oh, okay. With one voice line. Okay, that's different. That's maybe different. That's a challenge right there. I was going to say this. Oh, look at this. It knows exactly what we want. It knows. Let's sort by time so we can get a longer clip of someone saying something, right? And let's start it. So like here's the intro of our song, right? It goes like this. Oh, damn it. Hang on a minute. This one has stupid scratches in it. Hang on a minute. Let me get one that doesn't have scratches. Hang on. Dude, how many freaking scratches you put in these dumb ones? Too many. Here we go. Okay.
Woman is at best a prize, a property valued much the same as a horse or a dog, on length of hair and sheen of skin and soundness of teeth and limb.
Bro, I gotta pause this one. What the fuck was that one clip? I just clicked the first one.
Woman is at best a prize, a property valued much the same as a horse or a dog, on length of hair and sheen of skin and soundness of teeth and limb.
Okay. Well, there might be some sci-fi ones in here.
Well, Miss Morgan will take...
He was impressed by the loveliness of her hair. I didn't mean...
I may grow tender walking alone.
You know, too few ladies bring me roses.
One day he asked her to go to his beach house and work there because he wanted very much to...
Okay. I mean, hell, that would still even work.
One day he asked her to go to his beach house and work there because he wanted very much to tell her the way he felt. I've had married secretaries before, and while their husbands were in trouble, they were murder.
Now here I am standing in front of a judge pleading for just a little longer so that I can prove to you I can support a little child that doesn't weigh quite 20 pounds.
But it's absolutely necessary for us to have the assurance that the adoptive parents are financially responsible.
I can't put a movie clip in this one. I've done it too much. Oops. Some na-na-nas. Maybe. Trying to add a little percussion variety halfway in here. Come on, play, Damien. Game sound effects, I can definitely do that. I got lots of that. Hang on, let me go back to messing with this bass real quick. Pipe a mic into an old shoe. That oaky timbre. Totes. That was it. Yeah, every now and then the note's pretty weird. Plays a brown note, so wear your diapers. Do you have that keyboard and voice box thing? Do that. Wait, you have that keyboard and voice box thing. Oh, like do vocoder stuff? I could do that. With the tube? Oh, I don't have that. I don't have a talk box. That'd be awesome though, right? You're talking about a talk box, but yeah, that would be so awesome to do that. I've heard it takes a minute to like wrap your mind around the way that you play it. Because you're just mouthing the words as you're putting it's the same thing as when you used to have a Game Boy. I don't know if you ever did this when you had a Game Boy and you put the one speaker really close to your mouth and you went like wah 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 with it, you know, like a lot of kids did that with their Game Boys. That's exactly what a talk box is. The exact same principle. Like DJ scratching, you are moving the offbeat. You are the beat master. Dude, the people that make like MIDI art that sounds really good is insane. Like, I already see people that like will make like entire songs where it plays through and it's showing like art. But there was even the most impressive was a short video of a guy that played a dumb little melody that didn't sound very good. But when he was all finished, it was just a picture of him doing the pose, and then he did a pose at the end. I can't remember the video. I'm sure someone could find it. I'm gonna very lazily throw that out there, but but it was yeah, you've seen it, yeah. That was probably the most impressive because like anyone can draw in MIDI and like make a nice looking picture, and I could change the colors of these okay, I can't in this, but if I like combine them with this, see my blue notes would be over here. Well, they'd be, where are they? There. You know, they're not really close to each other or anything like that, but I could arrange it so they would be, just for the art, art. But it is impressive. It takes a whole nother level of skill, I think. I was just more impressed by the dude that could literally play it. He played a picture of himself. That's fucking crazy. Because most of the stuff people make with art is like it's just MIDI piano roll music, right? A machine can play it, but it's not actually playable by a human because you're worried more about it looking nice on a MIDI screen than it being physically playable. But this other guy actually did it, so that's what was crazy. Doom music has pentagrams. That's awesome. What am I going for here? That's what I want. Hang on. Hang on. You hanging on? Good. Add variety here. that's not what I want. I want this. So we still don't have a lead, right? I should get up and take a stretch break. Actually, it's been about an hour, and we got like 2 minutes of music. Yeah, let me do that real quick. We got a great start going so far. Actually, amazing start for 1 hour. I can't believe what we already have. Goals when we come back. I still got to figure out one more thing to do to spice up this intro or this transition into the drums coming in and everybody's sort of full blast. I feel like I could probably get by with just putting one more like synth sound that's like also a build-up. I've got some already, so I could use one of those, or I could try to make one. We'll see. But I just need one more like build-up sound, I guess, is the goal there. And then maybe bring in a lead sound halfway here, but it would, or it'd come in right here, but it would also need to be like sort of long and drawn out because the bass is very busy and active, right? So if our lead melody is doing a lot of stuff and moving around a lot and forcing you to focus, you're going to get lost in all of this. That's why this part's really nice when we come in and it's just this, because it's just bass, kick, and snare. These three things. I'd like to have just these three during this part. Because then it's sort of like the bass melody is crazy. It's jumping all over the place. But now that there's nothing else going on, I am saying, focus. Hey, you. Hey, listener. Hey. I know you have ADHD and everything, but focus. Listen to this bass. Listen. Stop what you're doing and listen. I know, we all have ADHD now. Hey, focus. Hey. I actually have ADHD. I know, I feel like we all do. Like, our generation, or like I don't know what point it happened. At some point, we all became fully interconnected. Like, I'm not saying like the internet causes, because I know we were all like born before the internet was a thing, really. Well, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, before everyone had it in their fucking pocket. But I swear it's like you don't have to have developed ADHD when you were younger. You could just like, everyone's going to develop it now with our instant connection to everything always, right? There's always something coming at you. There's always entertainment. There's always news. There's always something you need to, yeah, that's why it's like everybody's got ADHD at this point. You can't have a mortgage, but you can have this. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. A little too real there, F, but okay. All right, I'm going to stretch real quick. I'll be right back. need to be a lead there. That's good. This is good so far. Okay. Well, I'm gonna think a little big picture here first before, because I still want to like I say, jazz up this little transition. But I don't also feel like it needs to have a lead part here. Honestly, I think the first time the bass comes through, it's long enough that it takes a minute to wrap your brain around it. It's just moving around so much that, and I'm not saying it's just so cutting edge that you guys have to hear it twice before you can fully comprehend it. I'm just writing at that advanced of a level. No, there's just too much going on. It's too busy. So I don't mind it just repeating, with the only difference being now we have a little extra hi-hat. Right? You peons, you need to hear it twice before you can fully comprehend this genius. You know, I'm breaking down the psychology behind music, you know? I'm saying it. I'm saying it, you know, but other people don't want to hear the truth. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. Where are we going from here? Where are we going? I was thinking big picture because I want to figure out where we're going before I start adding extra stuff, because honestly, got everything up here sounds pretty good. I do think it needs maybe like some polishing still, but I'm more excited to see where we can go from here. And I'm not, how do I say this? I'm not sick of this bass, but well, maybe I just do one little thing. Hang on. Let's do one full. Just want to give a little bit of a break on the kick. That's sort of the whole idea I was thinking. I'm just getting an idea for pacing here. I don't know. I'm not necessarily doing this exact same thing. In fact, rip it off. Right here, maybe we bring the kick back in. Here, everybody sort of comes back in. We're doing some live DJing. Here we go. We gotta keep Here's a challenge. I should write a song where I do this, where I just have to keep I just drag it out like here. Okay, I've bought myself 3 minutes. So let's write something over here for what comes in. And I have to write a song truly live as it's playing. That's future Tunesday. What's going on, McSwag? Because by the time I finish, I'd have like an hour-long like electronics song that would have a lot of these moments that are like a minute and a half of nothing, because I was writing stuff over here. And we can be like later on, I can be like, oh yeah, this part I wrote here, we'll bring it in over here too. We'll copy it back. But it would be a fun idea that you're just like racing against the the BPM. Like, I gotta write something here. I gotta write the new bass part. Here we go. Before it gets here, it goes. Hang on. Oh shit! How high? I don't know how high up we are. Okay, it goes A, And then it goes G. Too low. Shit. We gotta do it live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it. That's too hard. Because the stupid website gave errors, out of stock filing. Dude, and was it doing like, what the fuck? What am I... I don't know what you just made me click. I've seen some insane exclusive vinyl releases where they're like hundreds of dollars and they'll release like 50 and they're like $500 a piece or something like that. Have you seen that shit? That's crazy. Who's buying that? Does that mean I should release a vinyl and just charge $500? Will you guys pay $500? I'm not releasing a $500 vinyl. It's one of 3,000 copies. How much were they charging for it? Was it just like normal vinyl price? Because I swear I've seen people like they'll have 1,000 copies or something, but they'll still sell them for like $100, and it's like, God damn it. Damn, dude. $20. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. I don't care what goes on over here yet. I ripped this part off for a reason. Let's change it, right? So the last chord we heard coming in was this. Let's modulate. We're sort of in D minor, I guess, right? Can I get this synth sound, please? Give me the synth, please. Oh, it's really high up there. Okay. That was what I was thinking about doing. But we land back on that D again, though. It does feel natural. I think we should do this. None of this, and we should bring in a new pad. Let's find a new pad here. Like, okay, this is just to get it started. I don't know if I'm going to use this, but that's the danger. If I get it started and then end up really liking it, I have to use it, right? Them's the rules. This one might be a little over the top. That's why I feel like I'm not going to totally be like, this is what I need. Yeah, it's too over the top. A little much. That's a little less. Too less. Too little. Can I do that? But more reverb, louder. I'm just gonna make some shit up here. Okay, I do think I want to do something like that, and it would be actually really nice to do like a falling. Yeah, so I'm gonna just track it out. Be a lot easier. We're starting. I started on that. Not so intense. A little more intense than that, though. I like this idea of one note or two notes changing, like keeping one note always consistent with it. So if we were like this, then you can make it an F major by just moving down one here. Then we can make it a C major. And then make it a B major, or I'm sorry, a G major. And then back to a D minor. And A minor. So we do like a progression like that. Like what exactly we do, I don't know. We'll figure it out. But like we always keep one note of the chord the same, of the last chord the same, you know. So what do we start with? We're going here. Do we want to? That seems like the obvious one. The other way is to go to A minor and go like this. Try that. Oh, hang on. Wait. Yeah, I still don't like the way they're too intense. Kind of want to do that because it feels like I want to go to the C major, right? Oops! Stop! You can easily go to the C major by just keeping these two the same and just dropping this down to a G. But I kind of like also dropping this down to a B, and now we don't have a C major. We have an E minor. So it goes D minor, A minor, E minor. And I could do a diminished maybe? That's a little much. It works if it's going to the A minor because it resolves itself. But otherwise, I think that might be a little much. Let's try again. We do a G major always. Is there any other minor? Hang on. Those are the only two. Let's try a G major then. We could jam on this part for a little bit. Pull this off. I mean, if we go 4 full times, it's this. Whether we go that long, I don't know. I mean, that's all the way up to the end of the song. I don't even know if we go back to the other part, which would be okay. I write plenty of synth songs where it's like 2 minutes of one riff and then 2 minutes of another, and you just sort of mash them together. I've done plenty like that. I mean, I could find a way to bring this one back. We'll see. Otherwise, this could work as well. Obviously, got a lot more stuff to fill in too, but. Hang on. We're gonna like kick the drums into overdrive here. I mean, I guess I'll do rack toms. The EQ's not that big a deal, I guess. Don't I have toms at the bottom here? I have 2. Oh, can I hear it, please? Bottom other one doesn't sound like a tom, but hang on. That one doesn't. But this will work. I need to do some work though because it only gave me 1. So. How do you duplicate it? Is it control? It's control. What's the tuning on it? I should know this. If I was a good musician, I would. No. Spectrum tells you? I guess it would be more like I know how much it would be based off just the number, like counting wise. I just don't know like on an actual drum set. If you're to be like, what's the difference in tuning between this tom and this one? What is this tom tuned to and what is this one tuned to? I couldn't tell you. I'm not good enough of a I'm not cool enough. I'd have to Google it, and I'm way too lazy for that. Way too lazy to do that. Okay, hang on. It needs some reverb, right? That makes it retro wavy. Where the hell? Oh. It still feels too high. I'm going to pitch them down a little bit. Hang on a minute. Also, turn them down a little bit. Can I do it together? Like if I select them? No, you can't select them both. Okay, fair enough. Let's put it down to like 5, and then this one goes down to like. I feel like I turn up a little bit. 5 was maybe much. Seven is hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd be like a fourth. Because like 5 down would be like. I guess it all depends on what's originally tuned to. I don't even know what these are originally tuned to. It doesn't say, does it? No, I mean, well, actually, I could. This is my level of lazy. I know I could still go to the Spectrum, but no. No, I thought the tuner might get it. Oh well, it doesn't matter that much. I gotta just take it to the Spectrum, I think. Let's do this. This is a G. To a C. We're doing a G and a C. So let's raise them both up a whole step. Or wait. I have to remember we changed. No, that'd be a D minor, which, yeah, that should... If it doesn't work, this should still be fine. Alright, so you see we had D and A, and the whole song's in D minor. And now this whole part, I mean, we start D minor, like this is D minor right here. Still sound good. And then we're in A minor, which I guess still shares a lot of same components. Yeah, this is good. At the end of the day, we just had to not be fucking so lazy. Okay. Whatever. It does its job. It won't come in until later, too. We got more jazzing up to do. I want to bring a bass in, but when do we bring the bass in? Is it when this stuff kicks in, like here? We could try to carry it over by, let's do this. I'm going to copy and paste the same. I don't know if we do that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to carry the bass over from before, right? But we're going to have to change it to fit the new riff. But I don't want to change it a lot. Honestly, I want to try to not change any of the timing and the rhythm of the notes, so that way it'll sort of feel like it's the same bass, but I gotta make it match a little bit better. So we start the same. That this can stay the same, right? I'd say all of this can stay the same, but now we move into we move to A minor, right? I think we moved to A minor. and then we go to an E minor. It doesn't sound as good when we get into it on bass. I need to change this progression. Look back here. Ah, sorry. Hang on a minute. Okay, this might work. New idea. Wait. So this part would come up here and this would go to here. But then nothing carries over from here. Unless this carries over from here. But that doesn't, because we don't have a... Ah, fuck. Here we're just breaking the rules. I can't make it sound good the way it would be cool if I make them all link one over another, but fuck it. I'm not compromising the quality of this song just for stylistic purposes. If it sounds better to do this, I'm gonna do this. God damn it. Though it does make me wonder if I could do something like this. Nah. Whoops. Wait. And because then the ending we can just go to an A. That's a lot of times to go through this whole thing. We'll see. Let's save what we got real quick. We do need to bring in our other sounds. Let's copy this over to here. The reason this partially sounds wrong is because we're hitting this B natural when it should be a B. need B flat to fit into D minor. Nah, too much chromaticism. You gotta cut out all the breaks in this one. Sounds a little bit better. But we do a climbing motion here. Can I still do that? Actually, fuck that. The old one did a climbing motion. This one's free. It can do whatever it wants. That one. So now we got a pad that comes in partway through as well. Ending doesn't really matter that much right now. Okay. What time is it? All right, close to when I want to take a break. Let's do one thing before I take a break. Let's get that intro that I talked about. We're gonna right between here, jumping back to this part. Do I have one already? That'd be really good for this. I know I've got build up, but I use that all the time. So if I could use something else, that'd be good. Cool sound. Not what we want. Wait, do I have an unlabeled sound? What is this? Oh. Call this one new pad. Put it up by the other pad. I'm just gonna have to make my own, I think, but that's okay. Actually, I could make my own out of this, right? I bet I could. What if the attack's really long? Maybe not that long. Perfect. This is exactly what I want. Now we just got to time it out right. Or do this. Okay, hang on. Go back to here. Put it here and then increase the attack a little bit. Oh, also, oh, hang on. What's the velocity? 70. That's not bad. It needs more of a release, or is it a decay? Maybe that needs to just go up. Go a little higher in the attack. Actually, it's crazy how picky it was. What was it before? Let's try 120. 127 was too much. Maybe it's the release. I don't know. I want to just like hang. Like just take your time. Like just hang. Maybe it is the R. I would think it's R, the release. Yeah, that's perfect. That might be exactly what we need. And we just control the volume from here. Try it one more time. Yeah, I like that. That sounds good. Save that. I'm gonna actually, well, here, I'll pull the reverb off a tiny bit. 7 dB. It's still actually quite a bit, but save it. Okay. I am gonna stretch again real quick. We're at 2 hours. It's going really good though. We got like, I love seeing the whole song structure. Granted, it still needs a lot. Little bits here and there, but I'd say we got the full intro ready all the way up until like maybe even here. Actually, all the way through here, because I don't want I got to keep this part simple. So maybe we could add something. I think we should probably still add maybe something new here, because the only thing that's new here is that we have our fancy new bass going with everybody else. Other than that, it's exactly the same as before. So certainly we need something that comes in at the halfway point, at the very least. But I would think I could probably come up with maybe both. Either something that comes up with nice. If it's a lead instrument, it could probably just take up the whole thing, and that's good enough. And then maybe we carry it over into this too. We'll figure it out. But good start. All right. Oh, let's stretch BRB. for all this so far. I like this. Like for when percussion comes in, how long to give the bass of a break. I'm thinking maybe I could even save the toms. Right here. Is this gonna be just like too intense? Or is it gonna be like really slow? It just, oops, what did I do? I don't know what I did. It feels like it needs like a little extra percussion. As I said before, I always feel like my percussion's lacking because you can look at other artists' percussion when they're done with their songs, and there's like so much going on, and I just keep it so basic and so simple. Let's think lead instrument here real quick. I want to bring in Isotope Iris. I said Isotope Iris. There it is. Ooh, excuse me. I had time to reach for the mute, but I don't know if me leaning away was enough. I have a compressor on it, so I'm sure you still heard the sneezers. The sneezes. Simple clean. Let's start with simple clean, I guess. I'm gonna turn this down. Give it a little give it a little reverb. It is very simple clean. Too loud. How to write a meaningful melody, and it can't be too busy again. Snapshot that. Let's add variety here now. We got this. Wait, I fucked that up. Hang on a minute. Better. I like the break. Just the tambo and the chord progression. It gives you a second to like figure out where we're going. And here, maybe someone can come in now because now we've grounded you with the bass. But before we get there, make sure this is all good. Put this on the shimmer a little bit. Not so nice. actually even like to put it on the hi-hat. The one that's really repetitive. Here just gives a little dynamic contrast. I mean, that's extreme. But you could do the same thing with just some velocity changes, but also works to just drag that on. Yeah, maybe no first, or you know, we can leave the first one on. It still sounds good. I want to bring in a new synth here, another new like lead sound, sort of. I'm gonna bring in Iris, mainly because I can hear a sound in my head a little bit, and almost like a lead guitar sound. I don't know that I'm gonna find that really in a synth, but at the end of the day, I guess it doesn't have to be lead guitar. I might get inspired by something else. This, but maybe with like a filter on it or something. Put that on. I thought of something else too. This might be a little much. This was just an idea. Too much. Snapshot that. There was a lot of good stuff in there. love the rhythm of this, actually. No, no. Right there. I don't need to touch the filter. I actually kind of love where it is right now. Give me all of this, copy it. Wait. I'm gonna copy and paste it here. We go up an octave. I think this thing should just like, honestly, like just solo. Like pretty much the whole shebang. It's just going to go. I like the idea of copy and pasting this, like this part being exactly the same as this part, but just up an octave. Like it can call back to itself through its solo, but otherwise I don't think I need to like, oh, snag this and just loop it. You know, I think it would be just cool if this just kind of, it's the tail end, it's the keyboard, it's just shredding, you know, just, it doesn't need to be like, still overly complicated. It can take its time with it like this. The melody kind of slowly moves. Let's just keep building on this thing. Copy, paste. Maybe we can like open up the filter slowly as this keeps going too, so the whole synth sound evolves. Maybe. An auto filter with kick sidechain to envelope will add some movement. That's true. I didn't really think about movement in this. Or like stereo sound, or how it's sounding. It's sounding okay right now. I don't know that I've ever tried kick sidechain on auto filter. Let me experiment with that. I apologize if I like break your ears with something. Play with the envelope. I feel like it sounds the same thing because the kick is just every single beat. It's the same. It sounds the same thing as like what I could do on like an LFO. You know. That's what it sort of sounds like to me. But I guess it would make sense because it's just this. But where there's no kick, sound good as well. Oh, I guess. But this synth only plays during the kick. So technically it wouldn't matter for this synth at least. In fact, it literally comes in at the kick at the same time. There's nothing until... It's still a neat idea. I've never actually tried sidechaining with the auto filter. I think I'm gonna go without it for right now. I think I'm going to, sounds more retro now. I'm not a big fan of the way that one was sounding. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fuck with the filter on this, because right now I just got this filter dropped on this heavy sound. So like unfiltered, it's fucking this crunchy. So I just sort of put this on to kind of dampen it a little bit. It needs a little bit more fine tuning, and I think I kind of want to grow it and expand it as it goes through. I'm gonna automate that. I'm gonna track out this part. But use it in a subtle kind of a way. I could. It adds that extra wub. I'm not sure if I need this sound to have the wub, though. That's what I'm struggling. I do think it needs to come down a little bit more here. No. Offbeat. We should keep these short, not the long ones. Do like putting more than one. For example, one side chain to the kick and another to snare or hat. It's super cool. Let me try. I'm curious now. I'm gonna try that. Let's try this. So hat 2 is a little different. Does this? So it's a little less like on every single beat, right? Hat 2. That's too wubby. That's too wubby. The kick is what kills me. Yo, what's going on, Pun? The hi-hat's not actually contributing much. I mean, even if it's smoother, it's still going to be the wub sound. Because it's following the kick, which is so repetitive, you know? Oh, I can't wait to get... I hear where this is going. Took a middle of the day nap, took too long, waking up and kicking butt on some work. Nice. Sometimes midday naps suck because you just like... You feel dead the whole rest of the day. Or at least I do. What up, Dark Ninja? Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day as well. Welcome, Pun, Dark Ninja, both y'all. And then we go to have a nice session. Hey, thanks, Beethoven. Thanks for the idea on the auto filter thing. I've never really thought of that, so I'm gonna experiment more with. I've never really. Does every effect have like a side? No, delay doesn't have no side chain. Okay, you can do the auto filter. Can you side chain an auto pan? No, because I don't really know what it would do. I guess it makes sense what an auto filter would do. Can you side chain an EQ? No. Just the auto filter and, you know, compression and whatnot. What else can you sidechain? I start dragging everything in. Can you sidechain the limiter? No. Can you sidechain the overdrive? No. Maybe there's a way, like a hack way to sidechain everything in Ableton too. Like, you know, like you can build your own, sort of like how for the longest time, what's it called? What's the crushing? Redux didn't have a dry wet knob, basically. I think it does now. Yeah, it does now. It used to not, way back when, and then you had to build your own. And I would build my own. You just have to basically take your synth and you put it on 2 tracks, one with it and one without, and then you just cross-fading them in between, which is just what a dry wet would be, sort of, at least in this effect context. I remember that was so crazy when it's like, why is there no dry wet on a fucking Redux? It seems so weird. Everything can be sidechained, just an envelope follower. Yeah, that's what I thought. Basically, but that's the hack way. I mean, not really hack way. It's just the real way. I just didn't know it even had it like literally like built in, where you just like boop, here it is. Click the sidechain button. Handy. You can tell we're getting a little crazier near the end. Look at these long held notes here. And by the end here, we're just like shredding. You know what'd be super cool? Can you actually, maybe you can do this and I don't know. Could I insert like a note? Or like a, so imagine I could do this where I select this and I put right here like a color that goes, whoa, this is cool. That's neat. Never tried that. Oh shit. What am I doing? I just need to mentally remember. But like I did this, and I'd love this to just say D minor right here, right at the top, and then right here it just says A minor. Right? Is that A minor? Because that's I keep forgetting. I think we go to A minor, and then we go to E diminished, and then an A major. Right? I think. Yeah. Cool. Maybe that? If we look at this whole thing, we're halfway through this melody. Oh. It's exhausting, actually, writing this much. But it needs to happen. Can't half-ass this part. Plus, this actually... This then becomes like honestly the entire ending part, because all I have to do then is find ways of slowly just adding in other parts that this like becomes bigger around it, and then work on the evolving sound I talked about, where I think it's probably just going to be me slowly lifting the filter off and just like exposing the, because if I take the filter completely off, the highs are just so intense they blow your brains out, and I don't think I'll ever completely lift it off, but I can definitely pull it really close to the edge just before like the very end or something like that. We'll see how close we get. Yeah, it's too fast. We can go back to A. There we got one full one of doing the just like switching back and forth. Got a name. I should know it. Nah, let's keep the same. Ooh, I like this. I don't use this enough. Look at this rhythm here. So all it is just falling down. That's it. But we go octave jump. And then an octave jump again. And another octave jump. And it just creates a really nice effect. we do a chromatic note right there then. It goes too fast. I really can't go those that quick. Too fast to discern what's even being played. Hang on. Let me get more. Okay, we got one more. I'm honestly kind of exhausted of this riff. I definitely am gonna need my stretch break after this one, but I'm just exhausted of this whole thing. You can see how long it is. I also love how you can truly visualize the intensity that slowly grows. Like you can see how long these notes all are, and they slowly start getting a little shorter till they just start getting really short. And all during this part, it's just intense. Visual representation of growing insanity. But I can't get much faster than this, because otherwise it sounds like garbled mesh. So... Is that actually going to work really well? Because you can see the even sort of flow of this whole thing. Let's ride this wave. Actually, we need to climb back up because we're getting too low, I think. Okay, we'll do that for right now. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, I need to, like, genuinely stretch after that one, not just, like, walk around, like, actually stretch my back. I'm going to go lead 2. I'm going to go stretch, but we'll hear the beautifulness of all of this once it comes up. We haven't heard this beginning in a long time, right? Let's take a gander. BRB. You took a nap. Welcome back. don't even notice it. I'm gonna keep the high, actually. I kind of like that. Come in halfway. I like that too. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna copy this right now and I'm gonna paste it because I'm scared I'm going to ruin this. So we're gonna keep this one and leave that one alone. And I'm gonna try to automate this and make it sound cool. The second one, I guess whichever one doesn't change is fine. This is number 8. Number 8, frequency. Frequency A, right? You have an idea? Okay. Did it hurt? Actually, this might be perfect. I want this exact same kind of movement all the way through. Let's see if we just steadily grow with it. If it sounds good. We might need to volume control a little too with this. It's gonna get out of control. Brace your body. Yes, we need to get that to that point. Hang on. I love the way that sounds. It just gets a little too loud still. Maybe a little down. It's a little too intense. Is there anything that's over here that I don't use other than like, well, actually we could use the build-up again too, maybe. Maybe this will sound good. That's good. We need a little more. Let's try to bring this in as well. Should this be doing an A major, maybe? Yes. Maybe Just an A. And the A is used on both chords. So just A. Something else has to come in right here. Like literally everything needs to come in. You can see the rate that it's coming in. Actually, we could even scale this maybe. Maybe that is what we do. Pull it in like that. Because then our drums are building all the way until the last one. Well, I guess the very last one it doesn't. Here, we need one more new double intensity. It's just too big of a transition to not be more intense right here. The lead is doing a great job by being doubled and being oomphed. I might need to double the bass actually even, but I want to add extra hi-hat too, like a new rhythm. What are we using in the other ones? We use one shot there and judge. So resonant is 90. What the hell is hat 3? Actually, maybe that is what we do here. Hang on a minute. Like this is the end, right? We're getting intense. Actually, let's do this. Let's give it some life. Like 80, 60, 40, 60. So now it'll have like a chugga 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 chugga. Right? You can feel where that downbeat is. Maybe we'll turn it down a little bit though. These are happening too frequently. Hang on. The toms are. This? Is this what I want? Yeah. I can increase the volume a little bit. This is not happening as much. Unless I want it on, the other option is I put it over here. This might be a better idea. Actually, I changed my mind. I don't like it on that one. I kind of do like it here. You know what it is? Wait. Maybe not. I'm crazy. Never mind. I don't know what it is. I just like it. Can't put a reason. Okay. One more thing real quick. Let's do this. Duplicate the base. Right here. What if we make this a subsign base? Hell Marino. Sub base. Do we need a sub base? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. Gotta stop that popping. Ooh, it does add a lot. Now this makes me think it should be in the whole thing, though. Hang on a minute. Copy all of this shit over. Yeah, we need the sub the whole way. Because watch, as soon as it's gone, so obvious. Good news is I don't need to change anything, because sometimes the sub is like too low and I have to make some modifications, but no, I think it all sounds good. Goddamn. Sorry, but that sub has been missing this whole time. It sounds so good now. Sometimes it just hits just right. You know what I mean? Low note that just like makes you suck your face in. So we're back to what we still need to do. I'm gonna duplicate this real quick. This might be a terrible idea, remember. This is just the bass duplicated on its own. I'm gonna turn the second bass down a pinch. I'm scared. I think that's the solution, as silly as it is. You know, when you layer your basses, it's good to layer basses when you're trying to get a lot of interesting synth sounds, but a lot of them do layer them with like different ones. This one, it's just like literally a direct copy paste. I think it's all because it's the way, like this is what our sound is. It's a saw wave going this way and then a saw wave going this way. So I would think theoretically these would cancel each other out, right? This goes this way, this goes this way. The one difference is that this is pitched down an octave, which is what I feel like is maybe not making it cancel out, because they're not then going at the exact same waveform. One's going at half the other one because it's an octave down, and math with music mean that it's half of what it is. I don't know. But I think that adds to the extra crunch that I can get there. What was that? There used to be this stupid video I would reference that someone brought up. I think it was McSwag that brought it up. But he was like, it was a producer like explaining how he made his sound, and he just had no fucking idea what he was talking about. And he's just like, it makes it sound like way more betterer and stuff. And it's funny. Can't remember what that was called. I don't really. He even said in one part, he's like, I don't really know what it does, but it makes it just sound like way more bigger. It's like, okay. I'm like that about some things, but if I knew I was going to be recorded for a video, I'd do a little bit of research on my own music. Make it way more bigger. Can't, by this point, the third hi-hat is too intense that I can't hear the second hi-hat. The fix for that is I'm just going to boost the volume. Just a pinch. Just a dink. What you do is you just boost it up till you hear it, and then lower it till there it is. Now let's lower it. There we go. That's pretty good. So like 3.5. You know what we could put in, but I've used this on, I think, on 3, or no, just 2. Well, okay, 2 of my last 3 Tunesdays, but we could make this 3 for 4. What would I search? Is it just harmony? I'll be running for beat won't beat won't stop, no, there's just no stop. I think it's this. What key is this? C sharp major, funky. So it's a major chord. We are in D minor. The relative major is F major. So we would need to boost this up 1, 2, 3, 4, up 4. That might be too high. It's gonna get really high here. Gonna get high here, guys. Actually, can we double the length of the ooh? Now it's all off because it takes too long to get started. I gotta like do that. Okay, instead of up 4, what, down 8? That's another one. Ooh. Borg tonight? I think maybe. I think it might be the time. Time for that Borg. Though I heard some unsettling news. I don't know. There's mixed news. The burger I buy is from a burger truck, right? Apparently, some of the residents have been complaining near where the truck parks. Keep it like that. It's gonna go down in volume. They've been complaining about like garbage and stuff, so they're like banning the food trucks from that street for like a month or so to see what if it like improves, or I don't know. But then like I don't know where they're gonna park. Then it's like, don't get rid of the food trucks, you assholes. Come on, trying to get me to hate this city. This is how you get me to hate this city. So I'm gonna go. I'll check if the burger's there. Could be gone. What do we do here? Here it moves that weird diminished chord, right? What if we went to a -1 on this overall? This is C major. The last chord doesn't sound very good though. That was a guess because the E diminished shares a lot of same notes. Farty sound. Okay. The other option is we're going to A major now, right? The last chord is an A major, but it's not gonna sound good. Let's go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 4. Probably not gonna be good. No, that's terrible. Maybe a different sort of harmony I could put in.
Go to. You can.
Stop. Do I have that arm? Nothing. Okay, B minor. So let's bump it up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's perfect, actually. It's just not timed right. Hang on a minute. This is exactly what we're going to use. What does it say it should be? 125. I bet if I do this, it'll fix it. Bam. Oh, this is perfect. Too perfectly. Should we do one more like transition thing out? That chord's not good. Maybe this chord? This sounds good. I'm digging this a lot. With the harmonies, it just adds so much. I've learned that that's, I think, the number one thing I've learned in music is vocals are probably just the most important. Oh yeah, that's a great ending too. I love that. I like the most important element of every song, no matter the genre or anything. They just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the human element that people like about it. I think it's the high frequencies. The human voice has a lot of really, really, really high frequencies that are very, very, very pleasing. Where a lot of other instruments don't have good high frequencies, or I think we tune them out in a way, or it depends on the instrument. But a lot of the instruments I use, I tune them out. So to let the vocals just really take hold, it's good. I'm tempted to say it's done. I'm trying to think of what else would need to be changed. I love the ending, that build up. I wasn't sure about that chord because it's fading in a D minor chord with an A major chord at the same time. But it does make the very, very ending, when that chord just finally comes in, sound like a total mess. But I kind of like it because it's like, it's only a mess for like a second. And that's perfect. Like the very, very end of the whole thing, it's just like, oh my God, what's happening? It's just so much noise until it just ends on the one chord just hanging on the D minor. And yeah, that's fantastic. So I love the ending. This build-up sounds nice. I don't need to change anything there. The intro sounds good here. I added one tiny drum variation here just because I realized how repetitive the drums are. It is synthwave, so repetitive drums is in the books for it. I didn't use any shaper box, and that doesn't mean I need to. In fact, it's kind of good that I don't. I do sometimes overuse it, and I think I'm back at the point where I may have used it a lot recently. So let's try not to use it on this one. I don't think it needs it. Boy, what else could we change? I was thinking about making these transitions. They make it more like dubby. If I basically like here's a really slapdash version of what I'm talking about. But don't I have one called like D&B transition? Here we go. Basically be like, yeah, that was a slapdash version, right? How do I, oh dear. How do I edit this? Here we go, the macro map. The macro map. I want the low frequency to be lower than 100. It's got to go all the way down. How do I, oops. How do I close this? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Just click the map again. Got it. Yeah, I should start a song like this too. I could always do something like this. Hang on, let me try this. Yeah, I like that actually for just like a random intro. Hang on, where does it? Let's do this. We can leave it on the master for now. It's lazy, but I don't care. We'll get it working. Whoa, no, the other way. I don't think you notice it switching. I mean, there it's noticeable because I jump back to the start, but otherwise now it would start like this. That sounds good. Save it. That okay, so we got that. Didn't feel like there's need for those transitions there. I think this might do it, actually. This is a pretty good track. 4 minutes and just a little past 4:20. Actually, I don't know how long it's gonna go for. I'll put a big tail at the end here, just because I don't know how long that ending's gonna go for. Boy, it's very, very triumphant. Right, good shit. Good shit. I like it. I think it's good. And I think that's where I'm gonna call it here today. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. There was a lot of folks stopping by. A lot of subs, it felt like today. There were 3 subs. Fonz, Grim, and Cheap Jack. All 3 y'all. Keep coming back. Keep resubbing. All 3 resubs. All 3 fantastic folks. Thank you. I appreciate it. I guess that's all. I don't got anything else. No grand triumphant ending. Just take care of yourself. Be good to one another. And have fun. Eat a burger or don't. I don't care. Goodbye.